Hey everyone, my name's Brett. Welcome back to another video. Today's going to be a very special one. We're going to be making some custom minifigures of the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse CMFs. I currently only have 11 of the 12, so we are missing one. The actual figure we are missing is just Spider-Man himself here. So the very first one actually on the list, which is kind of funny. But I've done this before, this little challenge with the Series 27. I'll make sure I link that down in the description below if you want to check it out, or maybe even throw it up in the cards. But I had some set rules for that. And the set rules were, first off, I can only make customs of the figures from the set themselves, using all accessory pieces, parts, everything and anything that's included, I'm allowed to use. I also had another rule of I was only allowed to do 2 character swaps. So for example, we could take Cyborg Spider-Man and Gwen, and I would only be allowed to swap their parts. Now, I didn't like that rule after kind of watching the video back, realizing that it limits my creativity. And so now my only rule is going to be that I can only customize the figures with all parts from this set. So I want to custom from everything. So maybe I'll take a head of the Wolfman, maybe I'll take the pants of Gwen, right? And then the cyborg, maybe we'll take his torso. So that's kind of the idea I got going on here. Let's go ahead, take a few minutes, build up some customs, and then I'll show them off to you guys. I've gone and made 6 different customs so far, and I'm really happy with how they've turned out. We're going to show one at a time just to kind of keep that suspense and surprise alive. The very first one here is a pretty simple one, but I'm very happy with how it's turned out. It's a combination of the Cowboy Spider-Man as well as the Wolfman Spider-Man. Now, first off, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make a good enough custom of the Wolfman, just being the fact that the Wolfman is honestly way too cool. It's got to be the best one of the entire set. They went wild on the details. But you know what? For this figure in particular, he's really awesome. I'm going to give him a name as well. We're going to call him the Wolfman Cowboy Spider-Man. So that's his name. So the customs I did here is I gave the cowboy torso and pants. I didn't give that shoulder cloth piece. I didn't really like it. And I wasn't sure if it would fit too well with his molded head. But we took the Wolfman's head as well as his tail back there. And you know what? Even though it's simple, I actually think it's a very sleek design and one that almost looks like it was actually created by Lego themselves. So that's the first figure there. We'll put him in the corner there. Let's talk about the second one. This one's different. You know what? And another easy layup one. If I'm being honest, I had to do it. We took Mayday Parker, as well as the horse from the cowboy, and just have him sit on top. I think it's really adorable and cute, and I think it works quite well, honestly. So I'm not sure if anybody's done that yet, but hey, I'm out here making things happen. You know what I mean? So that's the second little one that we've made. We're going to go with one different one. I actually really like the combination of colors. I went with the Spider Bite as well as the Prowler minifigures. So we have Prowler's torso, but we have Spider Bite's arms and legs. So the Spider Bite's got this really crazy translucent glow going on. I don't think it's showing too well in the camera. The pants you can see because you can kind of see through them. But it's really nice looking. As well as I took the head from Spider Bite, and then the hair is actually from Spider-Man India. I thought it was actually a really cool comb over black hair piece, so I threw it on, and then once again, it's just a very nice looking figure. I think she's decently designed, a little bit more on the simplistic side, didn't give her any like accessories or anything like that, but just another very clean looking fig, I think at least. So that's the third one that we made. Let's go with, oh, this is a fun one. This is a really great one. We've got Lazy Spider-Man. This is Homeboy Spider-Man. This is your unemployed friend on a Tuesday Spider-Man. We've got him in the bathrobe with the suit on. So this is actually the Spider-Man and Mayday Parker figure. It's his torso and pants, but I changed the hands and just put some red hands on him because he had human colored hands, and I think the red honestly looked better, as well as I took the head from that's the wrong one. I'm just looking at the list here. It's actually the Web Slingers Spider-Man head that I took and put on. So very clean outfit. We gave him a nice little coffee cup as well to kind of wake him up. But I really like this combination. So this is a lazy boy Spider-Man. And yeah, very nice looking. I didn't give a name to my spider bite and prowler connect double girl. I don't really know what to call her, if I'm being honest. Maybe like purple girl, or is that too lame? That's probably too lame. You know, we'll just leave her unnamed. That was bad. My bad. We got 2 figs left that I want to talk about. This next one's pretty hype, if I'm being honest. And so what I wanted to do with this one was get some kind of like cyborg punk vibe, but like the ultimate cyborg. That was like my imagination. So what I've done here is I've taken a ton of different parts. Obviously, we got the cyborg man. This is his torso, his little tool belt, as well as his arm piece. Getting up to the head there, we did use the cyborg head because I think it's actually really nice looking. It's got some wild prints. Going to the back there, it does have some prints on the back as well. On the top headpiece, we actually took Cyberpunk's hairpiece, or spiky hairpiece. And I think it fits really well. It looks beautiful. We also took the Spider-Punk's pants as well and switched it up, which I thought just gave it a bit of a different tone and color. I liked the, I think it's black jean shorts that the Spider-Punk was wearing. We also took the cape from Spider-Man 2099. I thought it added a little pizzazz. I'm like, ooh, the dude's looking pretty cool with a cape. So we got that going on. And the last piece is actually Prowler's big hand cannon kind of thing, like big fist, big iron fist. And I think it looks good as a second weapon piece. This is probably the figure with the most like weapon aesthetic kind of going on. And I think it works well for him. So yeah, we're going to call him the Ultimate Cyborg Man. Another lame name. I'm horrible with names. I think that's good though. I think it's a simple, but it works. Like he is the ultimate cyborg. That's what I aimed for. So we'll keep it at that. I got one more for y'all. This one is a pretty decent one, I think. It's kind of another combination of the Prowler and Spider Bite. So we took the Prowler's face mask and we took Spider Bite's torso. I believe it's Prowler's hands that are on the torso of Spider Bite. And then the pants are of the Prowler as well. Going to the back, I put the skirt, actually it's supposed to be a shoulder piece, I believe. Yeah, it goes like as like a neck thing. I put it on her waist and I actually flipped it up. I think it looks kind of cool. I was like trying to go like be unique, be stylish, be hip, right? So I don't know if it works or not, but I think it looks okay for her. One other thing I did do, because I think it looks kind of nice and you can see it peek through on the sides there, is I actually took Gwen's headpiece. I just thought it was really cool with the bright white, and I think it actually works for the figure. So there was a time when I was building it, and I thought maybe I'll just keep that mask off, but I think having the option to have the mask on is cool as well. But yeah, another really cool build that I'm happy with. So that is 6 different types of little customs that you can do with your Spider-Man figures. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Has this been something you've ever done? Do you do customs with your CMFs? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. If you have done them, comment what kind of pieces you've mixed matched together. I'd love to hear that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the comments, everyone that's subscribing and liking the videos. Y'all are awesome. Thank you again. And if you want to see another video of this and me do some more customs of them, comment down below. Let me know. If I get at least 1 comment, we'll do a part 2. For sure. Definitely. Alright guys, till next time, I'll see you all in another video very soon. Peace out, y'all.